I would like to thank Craig Jerry for sending me this story, and this story is all too common with other commentaries that I have done before to the point where it just becomes a running joke at this point. But this man's name is James Descant or James Descent. I'm not sure how his last name is really pronounced, but he's a 50-year-old man and he is from New Orleans. And apparently he saw something he did not like and decided he was going to take action, an action that damn near cost this person their life. So he clearly has an issue with interracial relationships, particularly one where it involves a black man and a white woman. So when he got upset and irate, he decided that he was going to use his vehicle as a weapon and try to mow down the couple. Now, the person who got most of the bodily injuries was the white woman that was with the black man. Now, I think the black man did sustain like minor injuries, but nothing to the point like that white woman. He almost killed her. Let's just put it that way. Now, it's pity a lot of people, quiet as it kept in the black community, that are not fans of interracial relationships. A lot of black people may frown upon them, but we won't go all the way out to try and kill some people who are in interracial relationships. We'll just let that thing just fly on, like float on by, and it's like whatever happens, happen. Them, on the other hand, will try to take you out. Let's go back to 2 years ago, where you had that white guy in Baltimore who drove all the way from Baltimore to New York to want to kill some people in interracial relationships. And like this one, he was looking for interracial relationships that involved a black man with a white woman. But he did not succeed in his mission. However, he did kill a black homeless man who was simply collecting cans. Now, I'm noticing the pattern. It's mostly white men that are doing this and have done this. And they only go after the relationships that involves a black man with a white woman. There goes that penis envy again. That's a term I haven't used in quite some time. But there goes that penis envy again. I've seen movies, and I'm sure that it's happened in actual real life, where I'll give you an example. I saw this movie called Detroit that dealt with the Detroit riots back in the 60s. And there was a scene where, where they had all the people held up in that building, the black guys and like two white girls. When they had the white girls in the room by themselves, the white cops, they said, "What is it that you see in them?" He said, "Why don't you?" He said, "Why do you? What is it that you see in them that you don't see in us?" And it's like, I'm almost certain that has come across in many real life incidents. They are jealous of the, I would say, I guess you could say, the masculine nature that a black man exudes. And they can't understand why a white woman would even dare go for something like that. And it literally gets them in their feelings to the point where they want to kill. And as you can see right here, his main target was that white woman. He was so mad at her for wanting to be with this black guy and not a white guy like him. So he felt like he had to try and kill her. He didn't kill her, but he almost did. Now I'm going to go ahead and read this story and see what else we can find out. It says a New Orleans man has been charged with a hate crime after allegedly trying to mow down an interracial couple with his truck. 50-year-old James Descant sped up his truck when he saw the couple. He struck the woman, who authorities say was seriously injured. According to the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office, the black male victim said Descant threatened to kill him a week earlier because his girlfriend is white. Descant used a racial slur to describe their relationship. The white woman, aged 31, survived the incidents with injuries to her right hip, right wrist, and left foot. And that's pretty much all that the story pretty much entails at this moment. We don't even have to go any further than that. We already know it's pure jealousy. It says that he's been making racial slurs towards this guy a week earlier because he saw her, or saw him, with a white woman. But it's crazy because he did most of the bodily injuries to that white woman and not to the guy he confronted first. Or maybe, and this is another thing too, or maybe, just maybe, It was a white girl that he liked, and she didn't like him back, but she liked the black guy. Or he had a white girlfriend and she cheated on him with a black guy. Usually that's always what it goes back to. I've noticed that they have a very strong hatred for a black man that can not only get with a white woman, but if they can take, quote unquote, their white woman away from them. They don't mind if the white woman would cheat on him with any other race of man. But if she gets with that black man, he becomes like the worst thing walking the earth at that point. They go into a complete and utter rage. Now, I don't know what is going to come of this. 9 times out of 10, because he hurt that white woman, he most likely will serve some jail time, and a lot of it. That hate crime most likely is going to stick. Now, if he had did this just solely against that black guy, then it'll be a toss up. But because of who was directly affected, he's most likely going to serve some jail time. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments, and I will talk to you in the next one.